Good morning and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Today we are working our way to the Pokemon League. I don't remember if going down this way will lead me to anything, except for to some wild encounters with more Doduo. But yeah, we're just working our way up. There are a lot of trainers, there's a lot of honestly pretty decently leveled Pokemon here as well. And some really cool items that we have found. I think we've already found like 2 TMs here. Ooh, there's a little house here. Okay. With a book. There's something written here. To my brothers and sisters, we take pride in serving Pokemon trainers. When trainers talk to you, give them something useful. Love, Monica. Okay, yeah, so if you read this book, it will tell you where to find all of the weekday siblings. I'm not gonna worry about that. I found all the ones I actually care about. But yeah, so this is how the game will actually tell you where they all are. Since, you know, this was kind of before the internet where you could just look things up. It was very useful to have an in-game source for that kind of information. But I don't really need to worry about that. I've kind of already encountered all the ones I actually care about, so not too concerned. So let's get back on the actual path here. Okay, so we can talk to this lady. Since you come this far, you must be good. I'm gonna give this battle everything I've got. I mean, I hope so, because I'm going to win. And there's a healing house right next to me, so I can go kind of as hard as I want. Ooh, a Pikachu. Okay. Well, I'm not too concerned about that. It is level 36, so it is my level. Oh god, they've got the double team strats. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's already a problem. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. Okay. Well, we did hit him with strength, which will probably one-shot it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Basically, I just had to hit it once and it was gonna go down. And a Blastoise. Alright. Let's go with a Thunder Punch. Yeah, it's gonna increase its defense. Blastoise has pretty good defense, so I figured Thunder Punch might do more anyway. And if it's going to continue increasing its defense, then I think Thunder Punch is definitely going to be the way to go. I'm faster this time, okay. Maybe we're Speed Tied? Maybe it has a Quick Claw? And that's what made it go first last time? I don't know. But we'll use one more Thunder Punch, and that'll finish it. Okay. Oh, wait, no, yeah, it dropped its speed with Curse. That's why I was going first. Duh. It is too early in the morning. Trying to learn Rage. How about no? I really don't have any use for Rage. Rage requires getting hit. I don't want to get hit. I want to take things out before they hit me. Well, here we can get an Ice Berry, which will heal Burn. I'm not that concerned about it, but you know, it's there. I always feel like this patch of water should lead to something. It doesn't. There's nothing there. I check it literally every time I play through Gen 2. There's nothing there. There's never anything there. I always feel like there should be. But this guy's got a Victory Bell. I think a Strength should be sufficient here. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh, it missed its wrap. I'm not generally concerned about wrap, however, it does do a flat percentage amount of damage every turn, which is really annoying, especially when you have high health Pokemon, or Pokemon that otherwise wouldn't really take damage. Okay, this guy, I do want to use Thunder Punch because he's really, really high physical defense, but his special defense is nothing. So we'll go ahead and use a Thunder Punch here, and this should probably be a lot more effective than a Strength. Oh wow, almost there. Alright. If I had been one more level up, that probably would have finished him off. Cool, get to level 39. Yeah, I mean, these guys are all pretty close to my level, which also means that I'm going up levels very swiftly, which is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Go ahead and use a Strength against you. There we go. Alright, cool. Down goes Gavin. Ah, life is even tougher. Again, getting some really good money from these guys. I'm happy about that. Klungo is almost to level 40. I kind of want to see if I can get them to level 40 before I go back and heal. I also want to try and clear out these trainers before I go back and heal. Because after I get through this route, I will have to go through Victory Road, which I don't want to do with weakened Pokemon. Alright, we'll just use another Strength here. Parasect is really high physical attack. I don't really remember what its defensive stats look like. Yeah, Slash is probably the strongest move it has. Honestly, a Thunder Punch would be sufficient to finish it, so might as well do that. Save some of my stronger moves. That was not a whole lot of experience. I was expecting more. Oh hey, Golduck. Cute. I wish you were a Psychic type. It should be. Golduck really should be a Psychic type. But I guess they didn't want that many Psychic types in the game. It's just a Water type that happens to learn a Psychic move. I don't know, man. Alright, well... And it's going for Screech and Fury swipes rather than using any of its special moves. Really? Gonna get a crit right at the end, huh? Just give me a heart attack. Alright, well, we got to level 40, so we can be done training Klungo anyway. Ah, I blew it. I mean, if you got one more hit with Fury Swipes, you would have taken down Klungo, and I would not have been happy about that. Alright, so we'll give you back your pink bow to power up your normal type move. And who do I want to train now? Honestly, Rand, Lady Wu, and Sesso will all be really easy to train in Victory Road, so I'm actually going to give this to Kit and see if I can get them to level 40 before getting into Victory Road. Kit will also not be terrible to try and train there, but I think I'd rather train up the other ones here instead. Alright, so there's an item over there. I think this is also, like, the last or second to last trainer. Oh, Tipo went through here. He was really strong, but it was as if he absolutely had to win at any cost. Felt so sorry for his Pokemon. Yeah, Tipo's kind of a jerk. Really, the name I gave him is just too fitting. Alright. We've got Rapidash. You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm coming to the conclusion that I probably should have been trying to train up Rand to level 40 before getting in, considering his best move is Headbutt, and there's a lot of rock types in Victory Road. Then again, he also has really high defense, so even if they explode on him, he's not gonna die. Especially if he's using Mud Slap, which will decrease the accuracy, which means their explosion might just miss. I don't know, it'll probably be fine. There we go. Okay, that's it. That's all you had. Pokemon aren't tools of war. How did you get this far with one Pokemon? at that kind of level. Like, if you're only using one Pokemon, it's very easy to get very far by over-leveling them to hell. Like, whenever I've wanted to just speed through a Pokemon game, that's what I would do. I would grab a starter with good move. I would grab whichever starter had the best, like, type coverage in terms of the different kinds of moves it could learn. And I would just run it, and just it, and use only other Pokemon for HMs. That's how I beat Gen 5. That's actually how I beat a lot of games. So when Generation 6 came out, or was announced and was going to come out, I was in college. And I really hadn't done anything with Pokemon for a very long time. I kind of fell out of favor with Pokemon starting in Gen 3 when I realized I couldn't trade up all of my Pokemon from Crystal, who at the time, my Crystal cartridge had every Pokemon except for Celebi. I even had Mew in there. So when I was when I got Gen 3 and learned that there was no way to trade up, and that, you know, you couldn't take your Pokemon from, when you finished Gen 3, you couldn't go back into Johto or Kanto, I was really disappointed. I was very disappointed. So I kind of fell out of favor with Pokemon, frankly. I did pick up the Gen 4 games eventually, but I never really got into them. So I just kind of stopped playing Pokemon for a long time. If I wanted to play Pokemon, I just came back to Crystal. And that's just kind of what I did for a very long time. I think a day will be fine here. But then when I was in college, Gen 6 got announced, and my entire friend group was just all about it. And so, you know, we all decided that, you know, we all pre-ordered the games, we were going to play it around the same time, and trade, and play the game together. And that was the first time in my life where, like, Pokemon was a really social activity. Like, my brother and I had done some trades or whatnot when we were kids, but, like, it had never really been a social thing. So that was really cool, and I definitely wanted to be a part of that. But I felt like I had kind of missed out on the previous, like, 2 or 3 generations. So I wanted to play through those generations of games. But I needed to play through them quickly, so I could understand, like, the story and understand some of the, like, new Pokemon that came out and everything before I started up Gen 6. So to do that, I basically just tried to speed through those games. I didn't want to use Rollout. I really did not want to use Rollout. Well, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, see, and Bind is one of those moves that does percentage damage. Oh, this is a problem. Well, whatever, we'll see how it resolves. There's nothing I can do about it, so I might as well continue my story. So in preparation for playing Gen 6 with everyone, I went back through and played all of the Pokemon games. Starting with Yellow. And I just played Gen 1 up through Gen 5 in a very short span of time to get prepared for Gen 6. And in order to do that, I basically did what I mentioned earlier. I would choose whatever starter had the most type coverage across all of its moves, and primarily just use it. Now obviously, since I was playing Pokemon Yellow in Gen 1, that didn't work as well. because Pikachu doesn't have that good of type coverage. It's entirely possible to beat that game with using only Pikachu. That is entirely possible. I don't suggest doing it, but it's definitely something you can do. But like, I would get a very small team together of like Pikachu and, well, also the other 3 starters, because you can get the other 3 starters and just swept the game with those very quickly. If you know what you're doing, Gen 1 is a very, very short game. Okay, if I had hit myself, I was just gonna run away. But like, yeah, in Gen 2, I did kind of the same thing because there aren't that many moves you can use in Gen 2. But like, starting in Gen 3, you can really just grab a starter, teach them a bunch of TM moves, and just run with it. I believe in Gen 3 I used Torchic for that because the fighting side of it was very, very effective. Or no, maybe I used Mudkip actually. I don't remember. I don't remember what I used to speed through Gen 3. I know Gen 4 and Gen 5 I used the firefighting types because they could learn all the elemental punches, also some rock moves, they could learn fighting moves. Like, their type coverage is insane. Chimchar was definitely a lot more fun to use. Definitely a lot more fun to use. But, you know, the other ones worked. Okay, I definitely went the correct way here. I don't want to go the correct way, I want to go the way with items. But yeah, so if you ever just want to play through the plot of a Pokemon game, without going through the entire rigmarole, you can very easily just beat these games with just your starter. Especially as the generations go on and you have more and more move variety that your starters can learn, it becomes very easy to just plow through a game with nothing but your starter. Alright, we'll Mud Slap this guy and see if he explodes. No, he's gonna go for a Harden. Okay. He could still explode. It is entirely likely that he will still explode. Yep, there it goes. Now, does he hit? Yeah, he does. Alright. Yep, there goes Rand. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I should probably... I'm not that far into this place. I should probably just exit and heal. I guess for now I'll switch in Lady Wu, just to get them a couple more levels as I continue to explore this place. I probably should have bought repels while I was at the store, but I didn't think of it because I never think to buy repels because I never use repels. So that's a thing. But oh well. Alright, we can just waterfall this guy. There we go, and this should probably be sufficient. Yep. Cool. Now, I believe there should be an item up here. Yeah, 2 items actually. Okay, so we can get this guy, which is a full heal. And we can get into another encounter. Alright, if we head over here... Okay, I didn't think there was anything in that corner, but we do get a max revive here, which I could just use, actually. Instead of going back and healing, I might just do that because I'm lazy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that because I'm lazy. I do want to keep training up Rand. This is a little bit of a dangerous place to do so. I think I will stick with Lady Wu just for the sake of brevity in this place. It's not that big. This place was way more complicated and confusing in Gen 1. Here in Gen 2, it's very neutered. It's very small. There's nothing really to see here. There's a couple of items. I think you get Earthquake here. But there's no trainers. There's no real puzzles. It's very, very reduced. And there's only like 3 Pokemon to even fight in this place. And you just kind of fight them over and over again. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. They made some choices with this place. I feel like they could have... to be fair, they did have like all of Route 27, which was not in the first game. And I feel like that's really more of the Victory Road in this game than actual Victory Road. I feel like Route 27 and 28 just kind of replaced Victory Road. Because there's really nothing in here. I feel like it's just kind of a... I don't know. Would have been kind of cool if... I don't know. Again, I guess I can understand why they didn't want to have, like, the legendary birds or anything either, because this game is supposed to take place 2 years after the first game, and in the first game, you know, Red went all over the world and caught all of the legendary Pokemon, so it makes sense that you wouldn't encounter any legendaries from Gen 1 in Gen 2. I don't know, man. It's weird. My thought process there was maybe they could have had like Moltres like they do in Fire Red, just like tucked away in a corner in one of this place to really give you an incentive to explore it or something. I don't know. But how many times have I said I don't know in this one episode? In this one section of this one episode, jeez. But yeah, it's fine, honestly. The game is very big. There's a lot to do here. If I had to guess, I would assume that they wanted Victory Road to be bigger, but they already have so much stuff in this game that they just had to reduce it for sake of space. I could fully expect that to be the case. Like, this game really, really pushed the limits of what a Game Boy Color cartridge could hold. Honestly, Gen 1 pushed a lot of those limits, and this game is just even more. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they had to cut a lot of what was in here from Gen... I wouldn't be surprised if when they were mapping this over from like Gen 1 that they had to cut a lot of features just to save space. But at the same time, I almost feel like this just shouldn't be in the game at all. Like, yeah, you can catch Rhyhorn here, but they could have easily put Rhyhorn in Mount Mortar, which I think they might have, actually. It really just doesn't seem to serve a purpose. Like, everything that this place does, you could have done with Mount Mortar. And you already have Route 27 and 28 to serve as the real Victory Road, leading up to the Pokemon League. Like, you could have just... you really could have just connected the... Oh, cool. Full restore. You really could have just connected that little hub area that we entered earlier, that we exited to come directly into here. You could have just cut this section out entirely, have the little hub area that then leads to the outside of the Pokemon, the actual Pokemon League. I don't know. Again, with that word, geez. That's my hot take on Victory Road. It's perfectly fine, but it feels a little superfluous. Okay, but if we head up here... Okay. So if we head straight up, it will take us to the actual Victory Road. If we head to the left here, we can get an item. Which I do really want to get that item. So, as tempting as it is to be able to go just heal by exiting out of here. Okay, you know what? I am actually going to just go north. Before I do that, I'm going to switch... I think it was Kit who has... Is it you who has the amulet coin on you right now? It is. Okay. Gotta go ahead and switch Kit up to the top. Because as we do this, we will get the one trainer battle in this entire area. Hold it. Are you gonna take the Pokemon League challenge? Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than me. I'm not like I was before. I now have the strongest and best Pokemon with me. I am invincible. Brendan, I challenge you. Okay, buddy. Bring it on. Gotta smack you down again. He's got his full team, starting out with Sneasel, which is actually a pretty good matchup for Kit. Because I can just fire punch this guy. Alright, down one. What else you got? Luckily, Sneasel's special stats are both terrible, so if you do hit it with any special move, it's probably gonna faint. Going straight for the Feraligatr, huh? Alright, fair enough. Well, we're gonna go straight for a Thunder Punch. Now, he'll probably have a good water move, but actually, you know what? One more... Really? Water Gun? Water Gun. I guess Feraligatr just doesn't learn good water moves on its own. Like... Well, yeah, now that I think about it, outside of, like, water HMs, the only good water moves are, like, Bubble Beam and Bubble, and Feraligatr doesn't really learn any of those, I guess. Like, it learns Water Gun, but it doesn't learn, like, Bubble, so I guess it would make sense that it doesn't learn Bubble Beam. Huh. Well, we're gonna go with another Thunder Punch. I should probably switch to a different Pokemon. Let's see if I can get confused. I do get confused. Okay, let's switch to a different Pokemon just so that they can get a little bit of experience here as well. You know what? Rand does need more experience. This Golbat will be faster than him, but let's just switch to Rand and see what we can do. I'm really, really tempted to try and set up a rollout, but I think that's a little dangerous, so we'll go for a Headbutt instead. Okay, he's going for Bite. And I flinched. Let's try it again. Alright, we'll try it one more time here. Yeah, there we go. Again, really tempted to set up the rollout there, but that is just dangerous. That's asking for trouble. Oh, you know what? It probably would have been fine against the Kadabra. But Rand probably will not be fine against the Kadabra. Who do I actually want to use here? I mean, if Rand does hit him, the Kadabra will go down. You know what? We'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, you just went for Disable instead of Psychic. Okay. I'm fine with that. Because that meant I get to one-shot you. If you had hit me with Psychic, I was pretty sure Rand was going to faint. Alright, Magneton. So we'll go straight for Mud Slap. Not enough to take him out, but it'll hurt him a lot, and he missed because of it. Fantastic, I love that. Alright, so we'll hit him with another Mud Slap. Just think of how strong Rand would be if he actually had Earthquake. Like, it'd be amazing. But unfortunately, he does not. Last but not least, Haunter. Okay. So we'll go for another Mud Slap. He's gonna go for a mean look, so I can't leave. But the strongest attack move this Haunter is actually gonna have is Curse, which he can't use now, because it would kill him. Or he'll confuse me, and I cannot switch out. Alright, well, if I hit him with another Mud Slap, he dies. So, do I hit myself? I do. I do hit myself. We'll try it again. Oh, Shadow Ball. Okay. Well, that's a physical move, so not going to do a lot. Lowered my special defense, but don't really care. And there's the Mud Slap for the win. Alright. And a crit for good measure. Why not? Alright, cool. Rand is almost up his level as well. I couldn't win. Gave it everything I had. What you possess and what I lack. I'm beginning to understand what that Dragon Master said to me. Get some good money. I haven't given up on becoming the greatest trainer. I'm gonna find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you. And I'll beat you down with all my power. Huh, you just keep at it till then. Alright, cool. Well, if we just head right up here. Yeah, see, even that encounter, I feel like could have happened. Like, I feel like what you could do is remove that entire area. Just have it so when you go up through that little hub area that separates Kanto, Johto, and Mount Silver, have it exit right here. And then, like, right about here or so, Tipo could have come up and encountered me and had the battle right outside of this place. I don't know. That's I think what I probably would have done, but oh well. Again, doesn't really matter that much. Alright, well, we are fully healed. Sorry, I don't know what that was. We are fully healed, and I think we are going to call it here for today. There is one more thing I want to go back into the cave to get, but we've been going long in this episode. So I think we will come back in our next episode and just clean up a little bit, maybe start the Elite Four, I don't know. But I will see you guys then.